That's right. Keep in mind our feature bouts this evening. Both Roderick Strong and Austin Aries attempt to be the Iron Man in tonight's personal challenge gauntlet match. We'll talk all about that later tonight. We're going to see the Wolves, the American Wolves, meet El Generico and Colt Cabana. Later on tonight, we have a pick six matchup. We have so much more in this DVD, but right now we have two hungry young athletes in Rocky Romero and Kenny Omega looking for some traction here in this country after some international success on both men's parts.
And looking for a victory after both men fell in their outings last night here in Phoenix. Rocky Romero was defeated by Alex Kozlov, a man who he has been battling on several different continents as of late. And Kenny Omega met his demise at the hands of Kevin Steen.
Rocky Romero, Mr. Azucar himself, fancies himself as quite the ladies' man. South of the border in AAA, his primary place of competition. Kenny Omega has competed in Japan, most notably for New Japan Pro Wrestling over the past couple months.
DDT you always
as
sell
well.
DDT short. Come on.
No.
He's very proud of the whole DDT thing.
When,
Him and Kota Ibushi.
There's no reason not to be proud of that. DDT, again, one of the best promotions in Japan, and Omega's had great success in both. And success with the cross arm breaker right now until Romero gets to the ropes.
And Rocky Romero has had some very notable success in Japan in years past as well. Of course, focusing his career right now on AAA down in Mexico. But world-traveled wrestlers, they borrow from different styles of wrestling all across the field.
Well, keep in mind the success Romero's had in Ring of Honor as well. Two-time World Tag Team Champion in the past, and at one point he was the longest reigning champion, tag champion in company history, which is a big-time deal. And Romero, of course, has commitments now south of the border. We can't see him all the time, but whenever we can, it's a hell of a treat. And right now it's Kenny Omega quickening the pace. Omega, huge monkey flip, over goes Romero. And Kenny Omega sends his opposition to the outside.
Pulling himself back up on the apron now.
Watch out, Romero springs back with a Hurricane Rana of his own in one smooth motion, and now gonna fly to the outside with a tope. Both men waste no time, opening things up early with a quick and feverish pace.
A nice display from both athletes right there on that exchange. That's why they are two of the best on the planet today.
And another energetic sellout crowd here this afternoon in Phoenix. Can you believe the crowds we've seen this weekend?
It's tremendous. When you gather all in one city, celebrate professional wrestling with upwards of 70,000 wrestling fans. It's always something special. I know a lot of people headed over to Armando Alejandro, whatever his name is. That guy has a restaurant now that he's out of professional wrestling.
Yes.
Baby Steak and Lemonade.
Octopus hold by Romero, perfectly done. Look at the toe of Romero behind the ankle of Omega. That's a picture-perfect execution of this octopus hold.
And perfect place in the ring as well. Great position.
That's right. And cover two and no.
Absolutely nowhere near the ropes for him to force a break.
That's excellent technique of Romero. It's little stuff like that that shows you why Romero is at the top of his game and the international commodity he is right now.
Oh, and wise move going after the leg of Kenny Omega. He relies on that quickness so much. Running away on the back of Romero in response.
Well, Romero, he doesn't object to a beating. He has that background, trained in that New Japan Pro Dojo in L.A., pro for so many years all over this world. Rocky Romero has taken so much pain from so many different styles. And talk about pain, what about the matches Kenny Omega's been in since he's returned to Ring of Honor? Between Davey Richards, Roderick Strong, Kevin Steen, arguably taking on the three most dangerous men in Ring of Honor right now, back to back to back.
And his record shows it. Because of the fact that he has taken on such high-level competition, difficult opponents, gets a near fall. As a result, he's had more losses than wins as of late, despite his level, his ability inside the ring.
Yeah, but Omega's another guy. has not lost that fan following, and a lot of people say he could be an athlete within world title contention in the next few months. But
he has the tools, that's for sure. He just needs to pull out those key victories.
Absolutely, and we'll see where his contractual obligations with Japan take him. Hopefully, Kenny Omega will be around more frequently than not here in Ring of Honor. But right now, twisting with the slam, nicely done.
World of pain, Rocky Romero does. Stomped right in the face.
Omega looking to escape this weekend with a win. Escape this weekend, building some momentum for the future. But
Romero would hate to go back to Mexico with 2 losses this weekend here in ROH.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about that. Rocky Romero wants to be a guy with visibility anywhere he goes. He's a big star in Mexico right now with AAA. Of course, his rivalries with Kozlov, we've documented many times. Them feuding over the Cruiserweight Championship down there, feuding over personal bragging rights. But Romero has not forgotten his Ring of Honor roots, and he still wants to make a big-time statement here as well.
Fighting for the suplex here. Who's going to get the maneuver? Omega's got him up. Drives him down.
A head of steam from Omega. Gonna charge in. He built enough and just snaps off a leg drop. Not sure how much he got there because he had so much momentum. He almost overshot Romero a little bit. Is that going to be enough, though? No.
There is such a thing as too much momentum.
Oh, Omega may have established that right there, but still.
We've seen it on many occasions with Davey Richards who dives to the floor. Too much momentum.
Sometimes you make a good point. That is true. But Romero using this to battle back. That's a mistake on Omega's part. That could cost him this matchup. We'll see. That could be the decisive point in this match. We'll go back and analyze that as we go along.
If I was Romero, I'd go right back to work on that leg early in the match. He was kicking away a little bit at the leg of Kenny Omega. If he can ground this guy, Romero could be one submission hold away from victory. Just know for that Diablo armbar, the flying cross arm breaker off the top. But Omega in the driver's seat right now. He's got Romero down in the corner.
In big time trouble. A reversal. Romero, probably a slight speed advantage. But Omega up with a Hurricane Rana. Kenny's got the momentum here as we kick off this afternoon in Phoenix with a bang, no pun intended. Action quickens again, and Romero in there! Beautiful DDT.
He got all of that right on the top of his head, but slow to follow up, worn down himself.
Romero's execution in this match has been pretty much flawless.
And that's pretty much Rocky Romero every time he steps inside the ring. Some of the best execution anywhere in wrestling.
If Omega can score a victory here, he certainly would have earned it. Romero is giving all he's got, and the kicks to the base. Omega, for a moment, cut him off, but caught one to the face. Romero down with a cover for 2.5.
Romero, though, the first one back to his feet. Kicking away at the head of Kenny Omega and back to work on the leg. Good job.
Great strategy here as the crowd is split 50-50 between these two great athletes. Kenny Omega's the sentimental favorite, but watching how Romero's performed in this match, how can you deny him his props? Omega with a mid-swing reversal here. Another head of steam. Up and down. Connects with that face buster. That's a cover, 2 and no.
Omega pulling him back up.
Omega hits that Uranagi. Could this do it? Another tight hook. I like Omega's covers. He's basing all the weight around the shoulders of Romero and holding him tightly, but still Romero's finding a way to wiggle free.
He's got Romero flat on his back right here. Rather than go for another cover, he's pulling him back up. Gonna go for another high impact move. Perhaps Kreutz Wrath, the Dragon Suplex.
Another Omega staple. Romero knows that though. Rocky's done his homework. Steam with a knee, vicious knee strike. Omega's entire body bounces back. Second time, Omega tried to thwart it, got caught with a dragon screw. And now it's Romero gonna take a chance. Springboard, a low drop kick to the knee.
Precision. And right here, he's got the leg lock cinched in. Could we see a submission? No, he reaches the ropes. Quickly maneuvering himself toward the ropes to force a break of the hold.
When you can scissor the leg like that and wrench the foot, wrench the ankle, you can tear so many parts of a leg out of where it's meant to go. Omega needed that rope or else he was done for. And now Rocky is trying to knot up the thigh muscle, take Kenny off his vertical base, so he'll be susceptible. Stop!
He doesn't have to.
No!
No, I'm going to kick you in the leg. That's not stopping.
With the enziguri. Well, Omega's persuasive, if nothing else. Dragon suplex connects. Jeez. Second time.
Cover.
I can't believe how fast he snaps those off. He almost got the win.
Kicked out. 2 dragon suplexes, and Romero still enough to kick out.
That was another tight cover, but Rocky shifted his weight. I was staring right at the monitor, and I almost missed it. Those dragon suplexes were so fast. Kenny Omega, unbelievable effort here. You can see how badly he wants this. Straight to the jaw with the kick.
Kreutz Wrath.
Kreutz Wrath, they were going for it. No, Romero counters.
Beautiful counter.
Dropped Omega right in his face, and now with the ankle lock. If Rocky can get that scissors in again, this match could be over.
Will Kenny Omega tap right here?
Rocky's got to wear Omega down to where Omega's more flat. He got it now.
He's got it. This match is over.
And he's kicking away at the thigh again, trying to take away the mobility Kenny has in that leg, but Kenny again got to the ropes.
Somehow reached the ropes. But more damage was done to that leg once again by Romero.
And we've seen throughout this business that ankle lock with that pick, that scissors, has put away a lot of big-name athletes, and Kenny Omega almost got out of that list.
We're getting some distance between Romero and Omega in the corner.
Well, this could be a mistake with this knee. Omega
Oh!
tried to fight off Rocky with the bad leg, and there was no luster behind it. Rocky caught him and drove him down. Ankle again, counter. What? Inside cradle, cradle. Another near fall. How close can you get? What? Oh, that's a mistake. He's ramming Rocky's head into his own bad knee, but it dazed him enough for Kreutz Wrath. Kreutz Wrath with one leg. The cover. 3. He got it.